They called us pathetic. Turns out, we built everything they stood on. For years, I'd been the invisible son, the afterthought. My sister Barbara was the golden child. Straight B's praised like Nobel Prizes while my A's got a distracted good job. When I finally had a daughter of my own, I swore it wouldn't matter anymore. I'd make my own family, my own peace. Then they went after Jade. She was 7, quiet, kind, the kind of kid who drew little hearts on her lunch napkins for me. I brought her to Barbara's award celebration to make her feel included, part of the family. I thought maybe the years had mellowed them. I was wrong. I turned away for a moment to grab her a slice of cake. When I looked back, Barbara was towering over her, wine glass in hand, a sharp smirk twisting her lips. "She's just like her father," she said, loud enough for everyone nearby to hear. Pathetic. The room went quiet. Jade's face crumpled. Tears rolled down her cheeks. The kind of tears that come from being truly humiliated. Not hurt physically, but somewhere deep inside. I crossed the room in seconds, grabbed her hand, and said evenly, "We're leaving." As we walked out, my mother's voice followed, cold, practiced, dismissive. "Mistake, child." Outside, I crouched to Jade's level, wiped her cheeks. "You're not pathetic," I told her. "You're the best part of me." She wrapped her little arms around my neck. The next morning, my mother was at my door, eyes red, voice trembling, but not for us. "Please," she begged, "don't ruin your sister's life. Don't make this worse for Barbara." "Not, I'm sorry." "Is Jade okay?" Only panic about Barbara's reputation. The family group chat exploded that week. Photos of Barbara at luncheons, Dad bragging about newspaper features. No mention of what happened. Then I saw the message from my cousin. "Can't believe Alex made such a scene. Poor Barbara. He's always been so jealous." My mother reacted with a thumbs up. I was the problem again. The jealous son. The disappointment. Weeks later, Barbara hosted another banquet. Jade begged to go. Against every instinct I had, I said yes. She wanted to believe in family, and I didn't want to crush that hope. During the speeches, Barbara strutted to the mic. "Family humor time," she announced. The lights dimmed. A slideshow flickered onto the wall. First slide, me at 14, acne covered, captioned, "Second place as usual." Next, me asleep on a couch after a double shift, captioned, "Still as lazy as ever." Then came Jade. A candid photo from the last dinner, her wiping tears from her cheeks, caption, "Like father, like daughter." The crowd burst out laughing. I looked at Jade. Her face had gone white. I stood. My chair scraped across the floor, slicing through the noise. Barbara smirked into the mic. "Oh, come on," she said. "It's just a joke. Don't be so sensitive." My mother's voice rose from the table. "Stop making a scene. Let your sister have her moment." I took Jade's hand and walked out. Again. In the car, she sobbed quietly. "Daddy, why are they so mean? Why do they hate us?" I hugged her close. "They don't know who we are," I said. "But they're going to." I didn't shout. I didn't post. I worked. I threw myself into my job. Construction management. I stopped being the quiet one who took orders, started leading. A year later, I got promoted to project director, overseeing a multi-million-dollar redevelopment downtown. Industry articles followed. My name finally stood for something solid. But behind the scenes, I started digging. Barbara ran a Charity A nonprofit she used for self-promotion. Galas, fundraisers, glossy features. I began checking numbers. The donation totals didn't match the public filings. Catering invoices listed services from companies that didn't exist. Vendors were paid twice for the same event. One catering company was a shell. No address, no staff, just an account linked to Barbara's husband. I hired a forensic accountant. The findings were damning. Padded invoices, duplicate charges, donations rerouted into personal development seminars. I gathered everything. The slideshow screenshots, the texts calling me jealous, the bank statements and fake vendor names, my mother's voicemail begging me not to ruin Barbara. Then I sent it where it needed to go. An anonymous tip to city council, a package to an investigative journalist, an audit request to the charity commission. The article dropped on a Tuesday afternoon. Local nonprofit leader faces questions over misused funds, discrepancies in filings, fictitious vendors, personal spending disguised as charity work. Within hours, Barbara's donors froze payments. Her sponsors pulled out. The council suspended all grants pending investigation.